Students, page 137, last two problems are remaining, that is problem 7 and 8. Problem 8 and 9. Once the video is uploaded, I will send the photos immediately. Problem number 8. The rate constant for first order reaction is given by log K to the base 10 is equal to 14.34 minus 1.25 into 10 raised to 4 divided by T. Okay. Now calculate the activation energy. Now हे बघा, log K to the base 10 is equal to 14.34 minus 1.25 into 10 raised to 4 watt divided by T. Comparing with standard form RNS theory. Using RNS theory, log K to the base 10 is equal to log A to the base 10 minus EA divided by 2.303 RT. Okay, from this it is very clear that log A to the base 10, we'll put it like this, log A to the base 10 is equal to 14.34 and A upon 2.303 R is equal to 1.25 into 10 raised to 4. Tell me, what is EA then? It is 2.303 R into 1.25 into 10 raised to 4. Therefore, EA is equal to 2.303, R is 8.314 joule, 1.25 into 10 raised to 4, and when you solve, you get the answer exactly as 239. Don't worry at all. 239.3 kilojoule. Okay, 239.3 kilojoule. Yes, exact answer आहे तो तुम्हाला. Don't worry at all. Are you okay? Next, correct आहे the answer. काही काळजी करू नका. Ninth problem, last problem. What is that? What fraction of molecules in a gas at 300 Kelvin? What fraction of molecules in a gas at 300 Kelvin collide with an energy equal to activation energy of 50 kilojoule per mole? I have converted kilojoule into joule. Okay, to find the fraction. Students, फक्त तुम्ही इथं log कडे जपलं पाहिजे. we have F is equal to E raised to minus EA divided by RT. Yes, therefore F is equal to E raised to minus EA 50 into 10 raised to 3 divided by R is 8.314, T is 300 Kelvin. Students, तुम्हाला एक सांगते, E raised to minus, when you solve all these things, take the log, anti-log and all, the answer comes out to be exactly minus 20. Minus will retain as it is. It's a log, subtract anti-log by minus 20.0465. You get the answer like this. Here doesn't end here. Therefore, log F is equal to what? Minus 20.0465 divided by 2.303, because it's an exponent. So if you take log on both sides, he minus असंच राहणार. Again students, what I'm going to do here, log f is equal to minus ला असंच ठेवा. 20.0465 divided by 2.303 करा. log घेऊन subtract करून anti-log. What do we get? Students, you get it as minus 8.7045. आता f पाहिजे. You are not interested in log f. Therefore, f is equal to what? Obviously, anti-log of what? Minus 8.7045. Students, you cannot take the anti-log of a negative number because characteristic is a whole number and that also positive. मग अशा वेळेला काय करायचं? Subtract 1 from this. It becomes bar 9. And subtract this value from 1. Always असंच आहे. Subtract 1 from this. Bar minus 8 minus 1. My bar 9 लिहायचं. आणि हे 29.55 कळतंय? Anti-log. आता काय करायचं? Modifications. Therefore, anti-log of, see the mantissa part, 29.55 चा anti-log बघायचा. That comes out to be 1974. How to put the decimal? Always put decimal after one digit. Always put decimal after one digit into 10 raised to minus 9 ends the job. That is f, students. Correct? That is 1.974 into 10 raised to minus 9. That's it. Students, this completes kinetic, your chemical kinetics. Now, I am going to start with ionic equilibrium. झाला हा टॉपिक कंप्लीट झाला, प्रॉब्लेम्स कंप्लीट झाले. We'll start with another simple topic and that is ionic equilibrium. We'll start here. Students, concentrate. Ionic equilibrium is what? First of all, what is ionic equilibrium? It is the equilibrium between the ions and non-ionized molecules in a solution. It is the equilibrium between the ions and non-ionized molecules. म्हणजे जेवढे नंबर ऑफ आयॉन्स तयार झाले तेवढेच अनआयोनाइज्ड मॉलिक्युल्स राहतात. जनरली दॅट इज इन द केस ऑफ वीक ॲसिड, वीक बेस अँड ऑल दॅट. So that is referred to as ionic equilibrium, which is the equilibrium between ions and non-ionized molecules. Ions means what? Which are already dissociated, and non-ionized molecules means what? Which remain undissociated. So there is an equilibrium between the two. That is referred to as ionic equilibrium. Then we have something called as electrolytes and something called as non-electrolytes. Now, non-electrolytes has nothing to do with your derivations or your concepts. We are concerned with electrolytes. Now, what are electrolytes? Electrolytes are the substances which completely give or which give form ions when in aqueous solution. So what are electrolytes? They are the substances which totally give ions when in aqueous solution. What are non-electrolytes? Which do not break into ions or which do not give completely ions when in solution. They are called as the non-electrolytes, students. ठीक है? Next, electrolytes are further classified into strong electrolytes and weak electrolytes. Electrolytes are further classified into strong electrolytes and weak electrolytes. What are strong electrolytes? Strong electrolytes are the ones which dissociate completely into ions when dissolved in water or when in aqueous medium. I'll repeat, strong electrolytes are the ones which completely dissociate into ions when dissolved in water. Example, strong acids and strong base. They are strong electrolytes. What are weak electrolytes? Weak electrolytes are the substances which dissociate partially, which do not dissociate completely when dissolved in aqueous solutions. they are called as weak electrolytes. For example, weak acids, weak bases, they are referred to as weak electrolytes, students. Are you okay? This is the difference between what is a strong electrolyte and a weak electrolyte. Next, concentrate. Degree of dissociation of electrolyte, nothing to do with non-electrolytes. What is degree of dissociation of an electrolyte? It is denoted by the letter alpha. It is the number of moles of the electrolyte which dissociated a ratio, or I'll repeat, degree of dissociation of electrolyte is the ratio of the number of moles of electrolyte that dissociate into ions to the total number of moles present in the solution. So what is degree of dissociation? It is the, we'll put here like this, ratio म्हणा, that is a fraction of the total number of moles of an electrolyte which dissociate to form ions. That is called degree of dissociation. So I'll repeat, degree of dissociation alpha is the fraction of the total number of moles of electrolyte that dissociate to form ion. So what is alpha? It is the number of moles of electrolytes which dissociate into ions to the number of moles present. Okay, which total number of moles of the electrolyte त्याच्यातले जेवढे dissociate झाले, you take the ratio, that is called degree of dissociation. That's it. Students, next part we are going to discuss is, we'll continue with the next part here, something called as the definition of an acid and the definition of base. Students, there are various theories proposed in favor of what is an acid, what is a base. Basically, what is an acid? Acid, look here, acid is a substance which contains hydrogen and which gives H plus ions when in aqueous solution. So acid is a substance which contains hydrogen and forms H plus ions when in solution, or give H plus ions when in solution. Base is the one which contains the hydroxyl group, OH groups, and which gives OH minus ions when in a solution, when dissolved in a solution or when dissolved in water. So acid is a substance which contains hydrogen which gives H plus ions, and base is a substance which contains hydroxyl group, OH group, which gives OH minus ions when in aqueous solution. That's it. This is the thing I would like to tell you today. We'll continue with some more things in the next period. Bye for today.